There are over 1 million different mobile games out there in the world. How do I know that? I googled it, and I have to choose one to break a world record. Now, the definition of a world record by Google states, a world record is officially defined as the absolute best, most extreme, or first recorded global achievement within a specific activity, sport, or natural metric. Now, for choosing the right mobile game, I came up with these 3 criteria. The first is that it has to be semi-popular. The second, it has to be pretty easy to progress in the game. The third is that it also has to be kind of a grindy game, because I think that's where I'm gonna get my world record in. Alright, so I've compiled a list of games here, as you can see. Alright, the wheel is fairly split and like, you know, pretty even. So we're just gonna spin and see whatever it lands on, then we'll do. Oh look, what do you know? It's Battle Cats. Yes, that's right. I've been playing this game for 2,000 hours. What do you want me to do? Awesome. Now, the only thing left to do is figure out what to get my world record in. And I think I know what it is. Rare tickets. You see, rare tickets are highly regarded as extremely valuable. And there are a lot of extremely valuable items in Battle Cats, such as cat fruit, epic cat fruit, gold cat fruit, whatever. But by far, the most valuable to me is rare tickets. Yes, they're shiny. Yes, they're golden. And if you have big number, it's cool. Now, looking back on the definition of a world record itself, it mentions that I need some sort of medium to record this world record. So I need to look at what is the previous world record in rare tickets. Alright, let's go do a little bit of a search. Let's see if there even is a world record in Battle Cats on rare tickets. So, world record in Battle Cats rare tickets. Alright, let's see what we get here. Anyway, let's see how much rare tickets he has collected, or this person has collected. 615 rare tickets. That's a lot of rare tickets. 515 rare tickets is an insanely large number. Where do I even begin? Look at all those stages. What do they even mean? Well, let me tell you a little bit about that. You have your grindy stages, the stages that you complete over and over to gain resources, such as cat fruit stages. And the yellow stages, the green stages, the blue stages, we don't really care about those right now. But what we do care about are the cat ticket grinding stages, such as Sage of Hippo, Facing Danger, and Cat Ticket Chance. For reasons I'm not going to explain, we're going to choose Sage of Hippo. You can see my other videos if you want to like get some information, but you know, anyone who's played this game before, even if you haven't played this game, Sage of Hippo is the stablest way to gain cat tickets, because it is a replayable stage that gives you a 100% chance of at least one cat ticket. Now, one cat ticket is small and puny in comparison. In fact, it's not even a rare ticket, so why do I care so much about that? Well, I am at the point in this mobile game where I can turn cat tickets into rare tickets. Oh, but how do I do this? Well, cat tickets have a chance to give a blue orb, and I already maxed out all my blue orbs. And I can convert blue orbs directly into rare tickets if I have 5 of them, which means cat ticket become rare ticket. So now, if you are a reasonable individual, your next question would be, well, how do I get cat tickets? And not just a few, I mean a lot of cat tickets. Well, for that you have to play the game, which I do, and I have for a long time. Hold up, this is Battle Cats, and it's time for a quick gambling session. There's a jackpot going on. I wonder what prizes are they giving. 200, 300. That's kind of cool. Let's do a little bit of gambling. I have exactly 100 banknotes. Will I actually make profit? This is actually kind of interesting. Will I actually make profit? Who knows? Alright, moment of truth. I don't want to look down. I really don't want to look down. See, there's a 1 in 3 chance, right? If they're all equal, then there's a 1 in 3 chance that I 3x profit. Please. Don't gamble. You'll lose all your money. Oh yes, leaderships. During the start of this journey, I was at over 430 leaderships. Now, I'm at 3. That's kind of depressing. Though we have 300 banknotes, let's go. But it was worth it. You see, those 430 leaderships amassed over 1,290 cat tickets, which roughly equates to 120 rare tickets. Booyah! So now all I need to do is just keep grinding cat tickets, and then I'll be on my way to get a world record in rare tickets. It's just gonna take, what, 3 years? 5 years? Yikes. I can't be doing that. This is also giving me flashbacks of a time where I spent 7,000 cat food on just Catamins. Yes, I don't know why I decided to try that. I thought that, Catamins, I can get, what, 10 cat tickets a day, which is like, what, 1 rare ticket a day? For those of you wondering what Catamins is, it's basically drugs for cats. That's so awesome. No, that is not the strat. Don't do it. That is terrible, dude. Not worth it. And it was not worth it indeed. Keep in mind that when I started this challenge, I was at 0 rare tickets. So just to point that out, why did I start out 0 rare tickets? Because, you know, what's the point of starting out halfway, which I could have, but in this case, I decided to spend all my rare tickets to start from 0. And there really is no world record in rare tickets. There's just what is the biggest number on a certain platform that I can find. And on this case, I'm looking on YouTube. But why did Stool Noob only stop at 500? Why not 1,000? And that is because Ponos, the creator of the game, set a cap limit, a limit that in which you cross, you shall be banished into the Shadow Realm. So then, how did he get 500 rare tickets? Well, as long as you're legit, you should be fine. And Ponos, the creator of Battle Cats, only flags your account. They don't ban your account unless you're doing something evil. And in the beginning of this challenge, I started with 0. So for me to get from 0 to 500, that's going to be a nearly impossible task. But there's one thing on my side, the ability to not touch grass. So the only thing left that I need is a strategy, the perfect strategy to gain rare tickets. Anyway, so let's go make a loadout. Now this stage is a metal trait. A metal trait has a metal enemy in it. An enemy so strong that every attack, no matter how powerful, no matter how strong, immediately annihilates the damage and compresses it down into 1 damage. And for that, I need a critter. Crazed Monaco should do the work just fine. Now, in order for Crazed Moneko to not get knocked back, I'm gonna need the help of Rice Ball Cat. Who is immune to knockback. Now, since Moneko attacks kind of slow, we're gonna need Manic Lion Cat to get rid of the normal hippo, because once Crazed Moneko kills the super metal hippo, that's when we can spawn Bahamut. And in order for Bahamut to get to the base faster, and for Moneko to reach the base faster, we're going to need the use of speed up combos. And so now all I need to do is just play the stage like 2,000 times in a row. Why? Why did I do this? Why am I doing this to myself? Whose idea was this? And to make it even harder, Sage of Hippo is only available for 1 hour straight. And they're kind of at random times. Fuck! Sometimes Sage of Hippo will be right smacking early in the morning, like at 7 a.m. Do you think I'm gonna get up at 7 a.m.? My sleep schedule is ruined. That's like for a normal person getting up at like 1 a.m. I'm usually still awake at 1 a.m. Well, I've got a lot of changes that I have to make. Even with the challenges that persisted, I still managed to meet the required deadlines that I needed to make, that I knew I had to accomplish. And so after weeks of grinding, I finally arrived at the finish line. It was finally time to spend my cat tickets.